So as the virus continues to spread, we bind that. We're all experiencing some degree of disruption, yes, to our daily lives. And when we are forced out of our routine and habits, we should use this time to seek opportunities for growth. So for our Girl Talk this morning, we're discussing a few tips on how taking this time to connect, reflect, and grow is very useful to every single one of us. Yes, yes. No, you don't want to connect, reflect, and grow?
Yes, I want to connect. Certainly, you're forced to reflect. I'm a little wary of this notion that if you are not doing something to grow, then you are not making use of the COVID time. I think I've said it before on the show, because some people are not in the headspace to go and take an online course or to go and, I mean, inner growth maybe from the reflection, yes. But, I mean, upskilling and, you know, if you follow social media, you feel like if you're at home, you should come out with like a master's or at least 3 certificates. Or yes, for some people, sure, but some other people are just trying to make it through this thing one day at a time with the lack of connection, reflecting on what they used to have.
I just said growth. We keep confining growth to that thing, and maybe that's not growth. Maybe growth is actually not doing anything, because sometimes you feel like, oh, I have to keep up, I have to do this, I have to do that, and sometimes growth is just sitting back.
Stop and being
appreciating life and who you are and the circumstances that you're in.
Fully agree.
And enjoying. So sometimes that's growth as well.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sometimes that's growth as well.
I agree with that.
So some of the things we're talking about, number 1, talking points, impermanence. The first lesson of COVID-19 is a reminder that we are vulnerable to illness and death. So coming to grips with your impermanence is a powerful way to liberate ourselves from fear and to live more fully. In addition, to stop making excuses and get started on those projects or classes you always wanted to take. So this is where I find the
you hear what's that? Yeah. Stop making excuses.
Yeah, so that's the contradiction for me, because if I am going to live more fully, living more fully for me may mean stop doing those projects.
Correct.
Stop going to classes. Stop trying to spend your entire life doing the things that you may not enjoy doing, but because you feel if you don't have it, I don't achieve nothing. You know, we had, I don't remember her name, she was here one morning and she said, sometimes we achieve so much, but we achieve one thing, I would even take the time to enjoy it, because we want to do something else.
You're always chasing that thing.
Yeah.
Whatever that thing is. Dale's right. Sometimes that growth is not doing this course. It's about just stopping. Some of us have to stop and just soak it all in. You know, and that's a good way to get rid of some of the anxieties, just to be present in the moment and to be still. Think a lot about what you want to do, what you don't want to. This is definitely a time to figure out, because a lot of folks are sitting now in quarantine or lockdown thinking, man, when I get back out there, I'm going to do some of the things I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
So now is a good time to audit your life and figure out what you want and what you don't want.
Yeah.
And that may include not doing any of those projects. Or classes.
Yeah. We're not saying don't do it.
Yes.
I don't want nobody to say Daly and Simone
yes,
said.
our work list.
We must
be
do a
work list.
project. We must stop go school, and we must. If that's your growth, love it. But if you've been overwhelmed with a million projects, you really have been given this time to just say,
yeah,
and put them down. Yeah. Interdependence as humans becomes suddenly undeniable in the face of a phenomenon like COVID-19. So true. Your health is no longer just yours to safeguard. Your neighbor's behavior, your workplace policies, or the sanitation practices of your grocery store, everything and every decision you make in this time. Because self-preservation can often be a selfish act, you know.
Yeah.
So you think, well, I'm going to say me, but you're not thinking about other
Yeah.
people. But this COVID tells us we have to protect each other.
Yeah.
You can't just say, me now, but I wash my hand. No. You have to.
Final one is gratitude. Pause to give thanks for the various aspects of life with which you are blessed.
Yeah.
Is a must,
It's a must.
especially in this time.
All right.
You're well and healthy. And that's it for Girl Talk.
Yes. We're heading to the news still to come. Let's talk about it now. Online counseling. And remember to wash your hands, tunnel your yard, stay sanitized. News in 5 is next.